I wonder how long she'll stay. Not long, apparently. Which side are you gonna stay on so that I can let people see you? I'm having a Mean Girls moment today. I saw Sam Ravndahl doing a video responding to people's assumptions about her, so I'm gonna do a video responding to people's assumptions about me. I love Samantha Ravndahl. I love her videos. I love her attitude. She's just a good human. I just watched this morning, actually, her video reacting to people's assumptions of her. And I thought that was such a fun idea that I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to send in your assumptions about me. Let's get into it because I already looked at some of them and I was like, really though? The first one that I'm going to talk about was actually, it was said by the most amount of people, and I'm not really sure where this is coming from. I assumed you were rich. I assume you have a lot of money. You secretly have hella money. You seem like you have a lot of money. Where the fuck? I really literally don't know where this assumption is coming from, but it is not true. If it's my house, that's because I live in Arizona. Arizona is not, as far as like living goes, it's not the cheapest. I will say that. It's not like, you know, BFE, but it's definitely on the less expensive compared to a lot of places in the US. Yeah, I'm not like, you know, on the street begging for money, but I'm not like a big fucking rich bitch. I don't know where. So that one, I'm like really interested as to why or where that comes from, because that one really surprised me. I like this one. Assume that you had a hard time fitting in. This is so 100% correct, and it's still correct to this day. I am so much a person that has a really tough time inserting myself into a situation, becoming part of a group, so to speak. I have a really tough time introducing myself and talking to people, especially if I don't know them. Anytime that I've gone to any of the like influencer events or cocktail hour, like those kind of things where you're supposed to like network and meet people, I don't know how to do it. I am always the person that's like standing on the side like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Because I just really have a tough time being like, hi, my name's Leesha. Here's what I like. It just, there's always this thought in the back of my head that is, nobody cares. Nobody wants to know you. That voice gets loud when I'm in with a group of people that I don't know, if I'm in a situation that I'm not comfortable with the people, and it's difficult to shut it up. Ah, la, la. You don't think you have to have a significant meeting in order to have a tattoo of something. This is very true. I used to. The reason that I did not get any tattoos until I was, well, when did I get my first tattoo? In 2015. I think this is really common too, is that your first tattoo, you wait to get it because you want something that's really significant and really means something. And of course that makes sense. That's justified like completely. Granted, my first tattoo was for a video game, Kingdom Hearts. It was a symbol that was a heart with a crown, so it wasn't like, you know, the fucking logo. Well, it kind of was the logo, but it wasn't like saying Kingdom Hearts. It was something that Paul and I got together, so it was the couple's tattoo. It was right after we got secret married. It was a couple's tattoo, but it wasn't like our names, because that's a different story. I would not get something that was like completely left field or dumb. It's always things that I like or are meaningful to me, like The Heart of the Ocean. The Heart of the Ocean. Titanic is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I've watched it 8,000 times. And so this, yes, it's pop culture, but it is something that impacted my life a lot, and that's very special to me. To me, that's more fun and that's more me than getting flowers or something like that, because that's not my jam. I have no disrespect, no shade or anything to anybody that likes those things. That's completely awesome. But that's the cool thing about tattoos, is that they could be completely 100% personalized to what you like, and that's all that matters. La la la. This is one that surprised me. There's a couple of mom ones. I'll clump them together here. So one of them said, you're not adjusting to being a mom, but then there were a couple of people that said something else that made me laugh. You're not a strict mom, not in a bad way. You're a laid back mom. You're a more relaxed parenting style mom. Oh my gosh, that's so true. If you guys have ever seen those, I remember seeing a video on Facebook where it was like different types of moms, and there was the one that like had the schedule and all these things, and there was the mom that like had the Starbucks and was like messy hair and just the kid was alive. That was good enough. We're more on that side. We're definitely more relaxed. For sure. We're having to definitely change it up because Violet's, she's a single child. She's a single child. She's an only child. She's not only an only child, she's an only grandchild. That becomes a very spoiled environment. So we've been having to definitely take the relaxed parenting a little bit, like bring it down a little bit, bring back like the stricter parenting, because she is very much used to getting what she wants, and she is, she's 4.5. So we're needing to step up our game a little bit. I'll say that. I assume you're kind of short. How tall are you? I am 5'6", which I learned from Samantha Ravndahl's video is average height. So I'm average height. I assume you were an emo kid in high school. I was like a wannabe emo kid, I think. I was just a scene kid. Scene kid for sure. Especially freshman year. And then after freshman year, I just became kind of weird. Throughout high school, I went through phases of, it's really when I first got into makeup. I would do crazy rainbow eyes and then glitter, like up to my eyebrows, and I had a lot of looks. I would definitely say after I was trying to be a scene kid, I don't think I ever really was. I just think I was trying in freshman year. And then after that, I was just weird. It was like I couldn't figure out who I was. I still don't know. Favorite musical group in high school was Blink-182, 1000%. Yes, I do not listen to Blink-182 anymore, but if you put Mark, Tom, and Travis show on, I can say every single word, every single spoken word, every single everything. I was obsessed with Blink-182. Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, kind of, but Enema of the State was my freaking jam. Yes. I got a couple people who said you're done having children, then I had someone else who said you want more children. And then someone else, there was another one that said, I can't find where it is, but it said that you'd want to have more kids, but you're worried about your body insecurities. There it is. You're scared of having more kids because of your body insecurities. So body insecurities, I don't think so anymore. For sure, it used to be something that scared me after I had Violet, but I feel like I've become a lot more... I've been really pushing to get over that kind of stuff and to just work through it. Not get over it, but work through it. So I don't think that's it. Paul and I really don't want to have any more kids because for a lot of people, they have multiple kids and their lives kind of become revolved around taking care of their kids and doing the things for their kids. And that's fine. This is not in any way meant to like take down anybody or talk crap. We like the fact that with Vi, we're still able to do the things that we love. It feels like there's a good balance between keeping the things that we love and still, bringing Violet into that. And I am happy with how things are. I really don't think that we will have any more kids. If we did, I just don't think we would. I will be honest. There's definitely parts of me that, I have a brother and a sister, a younger brother and a younger sister, and I love them and I love my relationship with them. And, growing up with siblings growing up with siblings is, ups and downs. But now, 30 years later, I love them. There's definitely that part of me that thinks like, oh, well, Violet, this. But it's one of those things where I really have to remember about my health and my sanity and my well-being too. Because I had a very hard time after I had Violet. My pregnancy was not hard. My labor and delivery was not hard. A lot of my problems after I had Violet with my postpartum and all of that was my fault for not doing something about it sooner. But it was very scary and it was very hard. So granted, yes, if at some point we had another kid, it would not be as difficult because I would know what to do now. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now, which is like, it's not even something that we talk about. It's not a discussion that any of us have because we know how we feel about it. You've had multiple identity crises. I don't know if I'd call them crises. I don't know if I've really had multiple identity crises. I think that I say that I've had a long road of trying to figure out who I am and trying to come to terms with who I am instead of trying to like fit my puzzle piece into the wrong place. Does that make sense? I don't know if I would call it like a crisis. It's just like a journey. You couldn't be happier to have Vi in your life, even though getting pregnant was stressful for you. Yes, I absolutely love my child. She is the light of my life, and she can be a pain in the ass sometimes. She can drive me absolutely out of my mind. But it's a funny thing when you have a child, because even if they make you want to pull all of your hair out and go hide in a closet and scream, once you get over that, you still love them just as much. Getting pregnant wasn't stressful. It was a surprise! But the aftermath sucked, but yes, I love my child. You've been hurt badly in the past and it's stuck with you. No, ma'am. I don't You've struggled for years to trying to balance real life with YouTube life. I don't think so. I think I've struggled for years trying to figure out what I want to do on YouTube and what I want to do, and finding kind of like a drive, and finding, what's the word I'm looking for? Structure is a good word. I sort of feel like for the last couple of years on YouTube, I've just been kind of thrown in the middle of the desert and have not set like a road up for myself, or not set up a goal. I feel like this year I finally kind of am trying to like create that path and create what I want. And it's a really great feeling to finally feel like, I wouldn't say I have my shit together, but like, we're getting there. We're getting there. You kick ice under the fridge instead of throwing it in the sink. No, ma'am. I used to. I don't anymore. Sometimes I throw it in the sink. Other times I kick it to Riley and then she eats it. I don't know if that's better than kicking it under the sink. You don't speak Spanish. I know the most littlest, the most un pequeño Español. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I can understand like bits and pieces, but yeah, no, I don't. I wish I knew more than I did. You're afraid to try exotic food. Okay, so before, let's call it BP, before Paul, yes, I never tried sushi, I never tried anything, and then when Paul and I first started dating, our first date was actually to go get sushi, and I loved it. And then we've had Ethiopian food, all sorts of Indian food, all sorts of like authentic ramen. I'm trying to think of what else. One of my favorite foods of all time are bao buns, which are steamed pork buns. They're Chinese. Oh my God, they're so good. So I really like trying a lot of different foods. When I was in Israel, oh my God, the food there was the best food I've ever had in my freaking life. It was amazing. When I was in Korea, I had really good food, although I got really bad food poisoning. But it wasn't because the food was bad. It was because my body was like, what is this? But it was delicious. Holy crap, Korean food is so good. One of the first places we went was an authentic Korean barbecue place. The first time I'd ever had Korean barbecue in an authentic hole-in-the-wall, underground basement, completely like shack Korean barbecue place. And it was so good. It was so amazing. So no, I tried a lot of different exotic food. I'm totally down to do it. As long as it doesn't have cilantro, we good. We good. You got up to some illegal stuff in high school. No, I was white bread. I still am. There was another one that I really liked. I assume you like heavy metal. I talk to this girl a lot. I like her a lot who asked this. No, actually, I really don't. Paul loves heavy metal. Paul's old band was heavy metal. I do not like it. Paul's new band I actually really like because it's pop punk. He actually, oh my God, today he got news that they're going to be able to play at South by Southwest. And I'm so excited for him. It's awesome. It's so awesome. But yeah, I'm not into heavy metal at all. You're non-religious. I am. I have absolutely no problem with anybody practicing any religion. That's never, ever been anything that has bothered me. I grew up religious. I'm not the biggest fan of people pushing religion onto others. That's something that has always bothered me. I'll just leave it at that. I assume that you can work in an office quote into any conversation. This is probably true. I freaking love The Office. That's gonna be my next design your own palette video, is The Office. A lot of you guys knew. A lot of you guys commented on the Kingdom Hearts one. Yes, ma'am. I already have the colors and the names. I just gotta film the video and find the colors. I know what colors are gonna look like because I love The Office. You shop at Hot Topic on the DL. All right, listen. Hot Topic is very different now. And it's still, when you hear a Hot Topic, you like, at least for me, I hear it and I'm like, oh, goth, and like my freshman year of high school. But Hot Topic completely changed. Like, it still has a little bit of that, but for the most part, Hot Topic just went nostalgia and like threw it at you. And I am such a sucker for nostalgia that I ate it all up. And I love it. So yes, I shop at Hot Topic. A lot of the times, do you see any cool ass earrings? Not my usuals. These ones, I get asked this a lot too. Usual ones up here, these are all from local shops, so I can't help you with that. But in the lobes, in the bottom lobes, like my Keyblade ones I have Kiki's Delivery Service, Harry Potter, any of those ones, all Hot Topic. Hot Topic has like really cool pop culture stuff. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? It's not even like DL anymore. You're super close to your family and aren't someone with loads of friends, but a few very good ones. 100%. I'm very close to my family. It's really interesting because I know a lot of people think it's like weird. I love my family dynamic and I wish more people had it because it is very special. And it's very nice to be able to have that kind of a family dynamic for your entire life. Okay, so this girl said two things. She said, you're stuck up in real life and you're snobby and don't appreciate fans. This is not true. The only way I can imagine that someone got this assumption is just because of that introvertedness that I have. A lot of the times if I meet people in person, I try really hard to show how excited I am and talk and all this stuff, but I am someone who does not know how to end a conversation. I would hope it wouldn't come off as like snobby or anything, but like I just have a really tough time being like, okay, well, it's actually unrelated, but kind of related. Violet FaceTimes my parents and my sister all the time. For a while, she would just go, okay, bye. And my sister told her that she needs to say something like, well, it's nice talking to you, but I have to go now, just to end the conversation. And so now anytime Violet's done talking to them, she goes, well, it's nice talking to you, but I gotta go, bye. And it's like, I don't know how to do that. So I just realized how twisted these were. I don't know how to be like, all right, well, it was so nice. Like, I'm not good at that. So I'll just be like super awkward, but I don't think that means snobby. I try and be super nice to anyone that ever talks to me. And so if you've met me and I wasn't, I'm really sorry. It was not personal, or I really love when you guys come and talk to me. I love meeting all of you. I've met a lot of you. There's a lot of you that I talk to regularly on Instagram stories. So I don't ever want anyone to think that I don't like you guys and I don't appreciate you, because I 100% do. I assume that you hate doing the dishes. I hate doing the dishes. Hate. It's not a good thing when you like to bake and cook. It's a bad thing. There was a couple ones that said you smoke weed. I do not. I have. I don't like that feeling of not being in control, and that's kind of what you get with that, at least me. I just don't like that feeling of not being fully in control of yourself. And then the last one is you have a hard time committing to things. Yes. I do, and that's one of the reasons why I feel like my YouTube channel became so stagnant, is because I'm not good at it, but I'm working on it. Hopefully that shows. Trying to be consistent. Consistency. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for all of your assumptions. This was really fun. So these were all from Instagram. Hopefully you guys are following me on there. I have been absolutely loving talking to so many of you on Instagram stories. Even if I don't respond, know that I read your replies on Instagram. I respond to a ton of you though. I know that I do. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys. I believe Wednesday will be my next video. I might have an extra video though, because I got to get my my missed one from Friday, because we've been doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, in case you didn't know. Those are when the videos going up, 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. my time. But I missed Friday because I was doing my closet and it became unbearable. So my closet declutter is going up soon. And I will just tell you, there was 18 bags, full garbage bags that just got donated to the women's shelter. And I still have all this stuff that needs to be listed on Poshmark. Oh my God, it feels so good to get rid of so much crap. Now I just gotta do this room. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.